I'm back again. Alright, I am going to show you this card set again. Simon Says stamp the Dandelion Messages. So, I have the stamps. I went ahead and used this embossing folder. So I have a panel, and I have a card, paper picked out, and I have it into my MISTI. And I think what I'll do is first get this straight because it's not, and get all this ink out. Okay, let's see how that looks. It still isn't right. Let me just place this back on here. And I'll bring this down to the bottom. Mark it up. Alright, let's see. I'll place this here. I'm going to place this one here just to hold it. And message here. Okay. Alright. Right there. One of these days. I'm telling you, can't cut paper. Alright, so I'm going to place these back on. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to emboss these. Oh, it's stuck. So let's go about right here. And place this one. Alright, and let's see, I should have it all lined up. Yep. Let's pick it all up, and hopefully the paper still stays there. Yes, alright. Let's get my little embossing buddy out. Alright. I don't want embossing powder anywhere it shouldn't be. This way. Okay, let's get my embossing ink, and we are going to use white embossing powder. So let me get this together. Alright, and let's stamp this. And because I have it in this stamp, this MISTI, I can always restamp it and it's not going to make a mess. Or it won't smudge, should I say. I can always make a mess. That's the fun part about doing that, is I can make a mess. Alright, let's see. It looks pretty good. Let me just do these flower heads one more time. And that down. Okay. Whoops, right here. Okay. And press. Alright. And you see a little light impression. So what I'll do, I'll take this out the way. I am going to put some embossing powder on it while it's still wet, per se. Alright. Okay. And again, I don't want to try and get all my embossing powder all over the place because then it's a mess. It's really hard to pick up. People use like those little Swiffer wipes. Who knows? Okay. Make sure I got everything covered. So it'll make a nice little impression when I heat emboss it. Okay. That looks good. And of course I got embossing powder. Came off my spoon. You see? I told you. I told you. Okay. Alright, let me get a little pin here to hold this, because I don't want to burn my fingers. Okay. And I have my little heat embossing gun, so it's going to take a moment. Get this hot, heat it up and melt it. Alright. See how it's turning white? Hopefully you can see it. This will take a moment. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Nice. I want to get just melted so I don't see any more dry spots. Okay. That looks good. Okay, there you go. Isn't it pretty? You can see the little embossing on it. And it looks like I got all of it. Possibly. It's all smooth. Usually if it feels a little rough, I missed something. Okay. So, I have that. And what I'll do now is, I'm going to place this on here. And I'm going to get some twine. Let's see what I can find with that. Oh, right. Alright. Alright, I'll do this. I'll do a little secret. We will close the back. Oh. Again, you get to see behind the scenes. I must have had ink on that little pad. So, let's go ahead. Do that. And I'll wrap it around a couple of times. It'll come down a bit. Alright. Okay, one there. And we'll do 3, 4, do an odd number. Alright. And we'll cut this. There we go. So we have that, and I'm going to cut enough just to make a little bow or a knot. Okay. And 1, 2, 3. Again, a couple of things in life I can't do. Make a bow and cut up a chicken. But I'll make do. I'm still here. Let's see, maybe cut this a little too short. Oh, we'll just do it to double knot. And here we go. Boom. And I'll just snip this down a bit. Okay. Alright. Got that done. And we will go ahead and... Alright, let's go on to the next card. Alright, got embossing powder. Alright, I am going to use this die, and I'm going to cut out what I need. Okay. So I'm going to use this paper, kind of pretty, and I already off camera cut these dandelions. One thing I do need, because I'll do that with my sentiment, is I will get a piece of vellum. Okay. All right. Because I'm going to do something different. Okay. While I'm thinking about it, let's cut a strip. Oh, goodness. I'm going to cut a nice little strip. Oh, let's go about an inch wide. Okay. And let's put this back. Okay. All right. And what I'll end up doing is I'm going to have this. So I'm going to fold it around just make it stay. Get my little folder. Alright. And I'm going to let this sit folded for a bit just so I can keep that weight on. Okay. All right. We are going to take some of my little glue. I'm just going to randomly place these there. Okay. A little glue. Okay. And I like this glue. It's I have a little small tip so it'll stay precise and it'll dry clear. So if anything comes out from it, it will be just fine. Okay, you won't see it because it'll dry. Okay, and here they all glued down. So now it's time to do my sentiment. Okay, so I got it in my MISTI, and let me make sure I get this down. Oh, let's place this one here just so it sits. All right, I'm going to ink it in black and do a clear, only because I don't have a good enough black embossing powder. So, all right, let's see how this does. I've already used my little embossing buddy and just barely press this down. Oh, let's just do it lightly one more time. I don't want it to be pressed too hard. Now, why is this all? Really? Oh, my goodness. Okay. Struggle's real today. I'm on that struggle bus. Okay, let's try this again. All right, here we go. Just nice and easy. I don't want to smudge it. Okay. Ah, nice. So, I'm get my little trusty clothespin here, and I am going to put clear embossing on it. Goodness gracious. Okay, and let's get a spoon for this one. Okay, and here we go. Looks good. All right, let's clear this mess up. And again, let me get this out of the way. Okay. All right, here comes the embossing powder. And here we go. Because this is vellum, I gotta watch so I don't warp it. But it should be okay. I'm letting this get. Okay, here it comes. Nice. I have that nice little glossy, and it's drying. Let me get this side. All right. And it says, sending you peace. Okay. Put my little pen up. And I'm going to place this right over. And since I had it folded, I can use some. Okay. Alright, I'll come back in a moment to embellish it. Alright, I adhered that. I have some little gems, and I'm going to place these in the middle of my little dandelions. Kind of brighten them up a bit. And another one here. All right. We are good. Now I'm going to place this on here. Okay. And right through there. And it'll be on a card base. So, here are my 2 cards that I made today. And that's it. I'll come back with more later. Thank you for watching. Bye. Bye.